welcome to the Wall Vlog with me, Sam Edwards. Today I'm joined by vlogger Fleur and StyleHaul's James Stafford. We're talking about obviously vlogging and the relationship between vloggers and brands today, and Fleur, obviously you've got a wealth of experience in this area. In terms of sort of regulations and what's currently out there in terms of what's expected of vloggers and brands, what do you think about it at the moment?
I think the problem with digital is that everybody kind of developed their own style naturally over the past kind of 5 or 10 years since YouTube started, and I think it got to the point where it really needed somebody to step in and kind of say, okay, this is how it should be going, and it's been great so far. I think the audience have reacted so well.
And James, you obviously have a lot of experience with a lot of different vloggers, and also that relationship between brands and vloggers.
There's always more potential for us to improve the clarity in the way in which we are super clear about how we're working with brands and how we're communicating, whether something's been sponsored or partnered with a brand. And I think really we're all for an industry-wide categorical policy and framework like there exists in the United States.
Fleur, I mean, obviously you've been going for 6 years doing vlogging, and it's not an easy feat trying to build up this community. How can marketers in that case work with you and really think about what they're doing to ensure that they're not trying to create some content that your audience aren't going to love?
My audience have enabled me to do this as a full-time job and have kind of essentially put me where I am today. So for me, keeping that authenticity and keeping that relationship with them is my #1 priority, regardless of whether I'm working with a brand or not. I turn down a lot of work because I simply wouldn't talk about the brands in my natural native content.
YouTube's just celebrated its 10th anniversary, which is very exciting. If you had a crystal ball, how would you perceive video to be going in the next 10 years?
I think in terms of YouTube, I don't think YouTube is going anywhere. I think things will only get bigger and better in terms of the digital video space. I think what will change over the next 5 or 10 years will be the talent.
I remember watching my very first YouTube video, and I can't believe that now my career in my life is built on YouTube. I think for marketers to understand and to grasp this world, it's really new and sometimes a little bit daunting, but the way I think about it is it's in a lot of ways it's absolutely nothing new. People have forever been creating content about the things that they love. A huge advantage for brands is instead of someone being able to find a small audience of people that they know, they can find a platform on a global stage.
I also think more short form video formats, Vine, Snapchat, all of that kind of stuff is starting to get really big now. So I think that's changing the way I work. I know at least I'm trying to get more into embracing that because I like to talk. I like my 10-minute videos, but I think that is going to be really big over the next few years. Beyond that, I have no idea.